wired to the moon. Thanks very much, Jackie. Yeah, my name is Brian Barnes. I'm from Time Assistant. Tweet under @TimeAssistant or @BrianBarnesUK. I feel like I can sit down because Amanda's already covered half of what I was going to do and Julie did the other half, so you've pretty much heard it all. But it's pretty much more a case study of what happened with Time Assistant. Time Assistant didn't start off as Time Assistant. We were actually something else. Back in 2009, we were Call Assistant, and that started off purely taking calls for small businesses. This, by far, is not an ego-boosting talk in any way, shape or form, though after spending a couple of days in Miami South Beach, I kind of need all the boosting that I can get, so please just help me along. So, back to business. When we started out, I was using Bebo, because I'm a young whippersnapper, so I remember that, and I was using Facebook, and I got it, understood it, and all my friends were on it, so that made sense. And then Twitter came along. Twitter came along for business. It wasn't for me tweeting out any of my friends. And for want of a better expression, I didn't get it. And I think Julie's already mentioned that people don't get it. So it kind of fell away, and then it came back again. And it came back in the form of which was Call Assistant 2. And people started slowly to engage, and I was following new people, but I was following people down south. There was very little people in Scotland who I was engaging with. And I changed that. And the first person I started following in Scotland, because she was the first person that came up, was actually sitting here, which was Tartan Cat. And decided to start stealing all her followers. And stole them all. And started engaging with them. And once I started engaging with Michelle, who helped a lot through the time of Twitter, it all became apparent that people were listening, people were watching what you were doing. And then somebody made a suggestion to me in early 2010, put a picture of you up rather than your business logo. So that's, rather than put up a new avatar, decided to create a whole new profile, which from that was born my own one. So smudging the edges between business and personal tweets. I'll just do a pause there. I've lost it. Okay, so once I'd done that, rather than tweet out all the nonsense that goes out, and rather than spam people, I wasn't selling. I wasn't interested in selling the business. And those business owners, what are you playing at? It was more about meeting the people and getting to know who they were, what their business was doing. And then it changed. There was absolutely no strategy whatsoever. This was all by luck. Started giving advice, researching what we did to make sure that we became knowledgeable in the fact of the information that we were putting out. So we were telling people how to set up VoIP phone systems. We were telling people how to manage their databases. We were educating them how they could use our service for their business. And it worked. From February, this is the numbers bit, and I'll be careful about it because, like Julie, my accountant's sitting in the corner as well. From February 2010 to May 2010, we saw over 100% increase in turnover, purely through Twitter. How did we know it through Twitter? We simply asked our clients who were joining us, where did you find us from? And they were telling us, we got you through Twitter, or you're recommended to us by someone who was already using us through Twitter, and so on. So we were able to track it by speaking to our clients in that medium. On a personal level, yeah, I do smudge the edges slightly, so you might see some X Factor tweets going out. You might see the numerous amounts of Foursquare posts going out from my recent holiday. You might have saw, if you do follow me, I was on holiday quite recently.
You didn't go on holiday, did you, Brian?
Did I mention it? No. So I do sort of work in smaller circles, or maybe not circles because Google Plus has now stole that, so lists. Bringing it more up to date, last month, our turnover, we can apportion 64% of that to Twitter followers. So we're still maintaining a steady pattern. It's not as much as the 100% that we would like, but it's just shown us that we're now getting clients from other avenues. And yes, we have 5 people in the audience today who we have met through Twitter, who give us business, and likewise we give them business. And it's all about the personality of the people there and how to get to know them, and there's some friends there as well. The only tips, and it's not even tips because I don't profess to be an expert in social media. There was no strategy when I started doing it. There still is no strategy. It does get done when there's time, and again, people may have sort of gone a bit quiet recently because of the workload that's there. But keep it real, keep it honest, and keep it positive. That's the one thing I kind of took away from my initial meeting with Tart and Cat. Positivity will pay itself. Just by putting the right stuff out there at the right time will pay dividends. And that's really all that we did, was we were honest and we were positive, and what we were talking about, we knew what we were talking about, and that worked for us. So a bit shorter than 5 minutes, but thanks very much.